Good morning, ma'am.
Good
Sir,
morning,
how
ma'am.
many of you in your class?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Total 63 people in your class? Right?
Altogether, 70 students.
Will they come? Okay, let's wait for a few minutes.
Excuse me, miss.
Yeah, tell me.
This means there are some new students who are selected under the fourth vacancy.
Yeah. Seb,
Yes,
excuse
miss.
me. Did you tell them?
Yes, I put it in the group.
Okay, any responses?
No, miss.
May I know how many of them are new or how many of new students are attached to your group?
Approximately 20 students.
20 new students for your group?
In group 1, totally
In your-
20 students.
Sorry?
Totally 20 or 21 students.
Okay, for your group, half. Oh,
Yes, miss. Half.
okay. Now, how many of the new students came right now?
Venugopan sir sent our group list. In that 7 students, miss, but under the third vacancy, 4 of the students left the course. So totally 7 students are in 70 students are.
70 students, right? Now, the newcomers, how many of you came? Newly joined students? If the screen is visible to you all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Before today's session, up to now, what have you studied regarding this subject? Previously, you have finished 3 classes, right? Can anyone summarize very briefly? No need for detail. Very briefly, can anyone summarize that one?
Systematic botany, first session systematic botany and
Okay.
differentiation of monocot and dicots.
Right.
And next session, identification of angiosperm according to the root, stems, leaf structure. And third session, with the inflorescence and seeds.
Yeah. Right. So I hope you are confident enough to identify a plant if it is given to you by observing the leaves, arrangement of leaves, the veination, fruit, flowers. Can you? Can you? A bit you can identify, no? Because you are now freshers. By the way, you have to have more familiar with the identification of plants or crops by using the study materials because you are studying agriculture, no? So we have to identify the crops and their features to find out which crop it is or what happened to that crop. Before starting that in very detail, shall we do an introduction? Today, what we are going to study about the family Solanaceae. Earlier, do you know any other families? Any families did you hear? Okay. Hmm? Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Solanaceae is a typical family because you are studying these the very early, right? So please have an idea to identify the plant parts or to how to identify a family. In the previous classes, you have studied the leaves, roots, flowers, inflorescence like that. No, for your this is for very important in your sport exam to identify the live specimen. Unfortunately, this time you can't observe the live specimen in the laboratories. So maximum you have to be familiarize your observation, right? I will give some pictures to you to observe, and you have to draw such pictures in your practical book in the observation section, and you have to discuss on the what is the venation, what is the leaf arrangement, like that. You already studied, no? How to label a picture or label a plant, or how to describe an angiosperm plant. In last session you studied, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then it will be easy. Today, the family Solanaceae. This is distributed in tropical and temperate region. Habit, they are mostly herbs or undershrubs. And some are climbers. They are annual, biennial, or perennial. May you know what is annual, biennial, and perennial? Any small idea or small differentiation? Can you?
Annual means lifetime means 1 year,
Mhm.
biennial 2 year, and perennial means more than 2 year.
What? More than 1 year or 2 year? What? They
Life-
complete their lifespan, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. And this picture is Solanum nigrum. It's a small annual herb. This is the species of Datura, a large annual herb. Have you ever seen these pictures in your roadsides or your garden? Today onward, you have to observe the surrounding to identify the crops and plants, right? Any clarification in these slides? Or can I go flow? Then you will ask any doubts. What shall I do? Shall I stop at each slide, or finally you are going to ask any clarifications? Because every time asking is interrupting, no? What you prefer? Students,
Yes, ma'am.
what shall I do? May stop for each slide to ask from your questions, or shall I go flow? Finally, you are going to have an interactive session. What shall we do? Okay, I will go flow. Any clarifications, please ask me, right?
Okay.
Okay. The leaves are simple, sometimes pinnately divided. This is the leaf of the chili plant. The first picture. This is simple, and when you're observing other plants, you may have come across the pinnately divided leaves. And the leaf arrangement is alternatively arranged. Do you know how it arranged alternatively? With the knowledge of earlier session, can you identify the alternatively arranged leaves? Hmm?
In perpendicular manner, opposite.
Okay, right. And sometimes they become opposite at or near the inflorescence, right? Mostly they are simple and alternately arranged. In special cases like near the inflorescence, they are opposite or at or near the inflorescence, the leaves. And this is exstipulate. What is exstipulate? The lack of stipule. Stipule is a leaf-like or feather-like appearance in the leaf. This is exstipulate, which is lack of stipule. If the plant is having a stipule, what is called?
Stipulate.
Right. Now the inflorescence. Inflorescence is what the from the structure where the flowers come from, right? This is cymos, usually a typical axillary sign or combination of sign. The fruits are bare in cymos. You can observe this picture, right? Can you have an idea? This is the cymos. In other families, it's a little bit complicated. This is very simple structure of inflorescence. It is cymos, right? And we are moving to the flowers. Pedicellate in sense, the flowers bear in a pedicel, right? A flower having a stalk is called pedicellate flower. If the flower is lack of stalk, what it called? Sessile, right? Can you remember?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you?
Yes,
Okay. Then the pedicellate is a flower is having a stalk is called pedicellate. Hermaphrodite is a bisexual flower. It means male and female reproductive organs within the same flower is called hermaphrodite. In this family also it have in hermaphrodite flower. And the term actinomorphic is what? This is radially symmetrical, right? Multiple lines of symmetry can be observed in these flowers. Regular means what? Any idea? Regular flower. Regular is all part of each wall of a flower, such as petals, are similar in shape and size. You can observe here, right? All the petals are similar in shape and size is regular. If it is irregular, you can't observe the similarities. Like orchid is a regular flower? No.
no,
Okay. This is a regular flower because all the part of each wall of a flower are similar shaped and sized. And hypogynous. Hypogynous is hypogynum, the floral parts, where the floral parts are situated above the gynoecium is situated above the floral parts. What is gynoecium? What is gynoecium?
female structure.
Female structure. It means the female structure is situated above the floral part is called hypogynous. So the family Solanaceae flowers are hypogynous. If you heard the word hypogynous, the definition should be come to your mind, right? Then only you can easily differentiate the flowers of other families, because this is very basic family. Today you are studying. In coming weeks you will be studying other families, so it's better to understand today class, because if not you will be suffered. But it's very easy when you remember and recall the word very frequently. And this is a complete flower. What is complete? Why is called complete?
All part of the flowers have.
Sorry.
Flower have all part of the.
Yeah, complete means the male and female part of flowers. It's hermaphrodite flower is called a complete flower. The flower has the calyx, corolla, stamen, pistils, right? Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you have any clarification, please let me know, right? Okay. The bracts and bracteoles are absent here. The bracts and bracteoles present where? Bracts and bracteoles. This is arises from the flower peduncle, right? It's a modified leaf or scale-like structure you can observe at the base of the peduncle or pedicel. Here, no bracts and bracteoles, right? In Solanaceae, there is no bracts and bracteoles. Let's move to the calyx. What is calyx?
Collection of sepals.
Sorry,
Collection of sepal.
collection of
sepal.
Okay. It is the attractive part of a flower or unattractive, which is corolla or attractive, calyx is attractive.
Corolla is attractive.
Why?
Corolla, ma'am.
Yeah, why it should be attractive? Should be attractive,
To attract the insects to carry out the pollination.
right? Very basic things, no? From your OLs and ALs. So the calyx is 5 sepals. You can see here, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sepals and gamocephalous. Gamocephalous means the flowers, the sepals are fused. You can see here, oh, they are fused, no? Can't separate one by one. They are fused at the base. For example, in rose, you can easily separate the calyx, sepals, no? You can separate the calyx from the rose. Can you? Like that, here we can't easily separate because the sepals are fused. And this is persistent. After the maturity or during the maturity of the fruit, the calyx or the sepal is still developing with the fruit. And this is persistent. This will not drop before the maturity of the fruit, right? And the calyx is enlarged in fruits. When you observe the fruit brinjal, the calyx is very enlarged, no? You people are eating brinjal. Are you eating brinjal?
Yes.
Okay. Did you observe that calyx is enlarged?
Yes.
Okay, right. That is the calyx is enlarged in fruits and it will not shred before the maturity, right? The corolla, it has 5 petals. In a sense, it has 5 petals. You can observe in the pictures, sorry, here, and gamopetalous. What is gamopetalous? It also fused, right? You see? This is the flower of Datura species. This is from the brinjal. This is Datura. The petals are fused together, right? And the shape, you see the shape of the flower here, bell or funnel shaped. Can you observe here?
Yes.
Is it visible to you all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, right.
Ma'am.
Okay. Bell or funnel shaped. Really two-leaved, valved estivation. It means this picture shows the valvate. The estivation is valvate, like valves, right? Please remember these pictures. Only way you have to have the more frequent observation, because then only you can identify in your spots, because you will be given 2 minutes or 1.5 minutes. Within that you have to identify and you have to have the answers thereafter, right? These are very basic if you understand very well and if you observe very well, right? Don't confuse, right? I'm not blaming you and I'm not rushing you. You can study it slowly by slowly, right? Usually plicate or convolute. What is plicate or convolute? Hmm? Anyone? Anybody? May I tell or you are going to tell? Should be interactive, right? Otherwise you will be sleeping. The plicate is folded into pleats as a fan. You can observe here. The flower is folded into pleats. Before you can observe the pleats here, right? Can you observe here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that is plicate. Right, clear?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
This is the androecium. There are 5 stamens. If the stamen is less than 5, they lost and will be represented by the staminode. Okay. Usually there will be 5 stamens. If the number is reduced less than 5, the lost will be represented as staminode. The epipetalous and alternate the petals. The epipetalous in the sense what? Epipetalous.
Stamen attached to petals are called epipetalous.
Stamens. Can you repeat?
Attached to the stamen attached to the petals are called epipetalous.
Right, very good. The androecium is epipetalous and didynemus. What is didynemus? Didynemus, what is that? Here, you can observe the picture and tell, no? I put the 4 stamens.
4 stamens. Okay.
Yeah, they have 4 stamens. Here, 2 long and 2 short. If they have 4, the 2 will be long and 2 will be short, right? That is didynemus. They are not same in size. And introse dehiscence. Introse dehiscence is what? When they are shredding the pollen, they shred it toward the center. That is introse toward the center, and dehiscence is shedding of what? Pollen during their pollination. No? Because you see the stamens are looking toward the center. Isn't it?
Yes.
Is it clear or need more clarification?
Clear.
Clear for all? Yes, ma'am. Okay. Don't be afraid. Please feel free to ask question, or please if you feel free to ask question, I can answer. If not, I don't know the answer, I will tell you in other classes, right? Because no one is perfect, right?
Ma'am,
No hesitation. Yes?
ma'am, can you please explain the last point, introse dehiscence?
Introse dehiscence?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, introse is, you can observe this picture. This is what the stamens, no? They are looking toward the center of the flower. You see here, this is the axis. They are introse. That is clear. Is that clear to you? Introse. They are looking toward the center.
Yes.
When they are during the maturity or after their maturity, what they will do? They have to shed the pollen, no? For what? For the pollination. During that time, they split and they shred the pollens toward the center, not toward the petals, toward the center. That is introse dehiscence, right? Clear?
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Okay, next, gynoecium. Gynoecium is what? I'm expecting answers from you. Otherwise, you will be sleeping or maybe bored, right? What is gynoecium? Very basic. Please tell me.
The female part of the flower, ma'am.
Okay. Then bicarpillary. What is bicarpillary? Any guesses? Any guesses? Having two carpel, right? Bi mean two, carpellary, carpel, two carpels. Clear? The answer is in the words. If you are confident enough in picking the technical words, you will no more suffer. Because all the words are technical, if you are more confident enough to understand that, there is no need to study, because during your observation you will pick out, right? That the second one is syncarpus. What is syncarpus? Having the carpels of the gynoecium united in a compound ovary. Syncarpus. Syn mean what? They are joined together, syncing. No, sings. Having the carpels of the gynoecium. Where are the carpel of the gynoecium? Carpel of the gynoecium is united in a compound ovary. That is syncarpus. The third one is hypogynous. Already we see, no? Hypogynous. What is hypogynous? Hypogyny or hypogynous?
Gynoecium are situated above the floral parts.
Yeah. You can observe here, no? The gynoecium is here. The gynoecium is above the floral parts. No? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The ovules are numerous. You can observe numerous ovules. When you cut the fruit, tomato or what, brinjal, can you count the number of seeds? Is it easy? Is it easy work?
No, ma'am.
No. Then you can observe numerous number of ovules here, right? In the gynoecium. Swollen placenta. See this picture. In the middle, you can observe the placenta. This is swollen. Here also, when you cut the tomato, you can observe the fleshy like placenta, right? Any life experiences?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. In the kitchen, you can get these experiences. Kitchen is your library, sorry, lab now, right? No ways. You have to cut and you have to observe the life to get the life experience. No ways now. Then the style. You observe here, the style is long and the stigma is situated where? The top of the style, right? That is capitate. You can observe here. This is the capitate stigma, right? In gynoecium, the ovary is superior. Yes. Syncarpus. That also clear, no? Syncarpus. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Hypogynous, right? Ovule numerous, okay. Swollen placenta, that also clear. Style is long and stigma is capitate. This is easy, no? If you feel difficulties, please let me know. And the axial presentation. What is axial presentation? From the axial, the presentation means the seeds are attached. When you cut again the tomato, you can observe the seeds are from the center, not from the outside. When you're cutting some like picking like vegetables, you can observe the seeds from the outside, no? Ever before did you observe?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, this is axial presentation. It's from the placenta is in the center, and from that the seeds are developed, right? And obliquely placed ovary. This is the picture, not straight, it's somewhat slant or inclined, no? That is obliquely placed ovary. And from this picture, you can have a clear idea. This is the ovary wall, ovules. This will become the seeds, ovules, placenta, a swollen placenta, and the locule, bilocule. Remember? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Suppose in this section, there is nothing to explain. You have to ask, or otherwise, you have to have a better idea, right? Okay. The fruit. The fruit is what? From the family Solanaceae. They are berry or capsule with many seeds. This is what? It's tomato, no? It's a, which type of fruit is this? A berry type. And have many seeds. This is a type of brinjal. This one. This is datura. Ever you seen this one? Datura, a white color flowering plant, produce large flowers. Okay, this is chili. And the important thing is floral formula and the diagram. You have to draw the floral formula and the diagram. No? Did you study the how to draw floral diagram in the last session? This studied.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you confident enough to draw? At a time, we can't, or you can't draw because you have to have more practices or you have a clear idea to draw a diagram. Then only you can write the formula. No, I'm going to explain this formula. Please listen. What is the first symbol? This one, the cross around a circle. What is this?
Regular.
Regular. Regular mean the flower is actinomorphic. No? Am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is actinomorphic, radial symmetry or regular. This is what? Bisexual. Yes. Then the Solanaceae flowers are bisexual or not?
Bisexual.
Bisexual. Okay. Then what is the meaning of K5?
Calyx.
Helix.
Calyx. Can you count the number of calyx from this picture? Can you identify the calyx? Can you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No? Isn't it?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
it's 5.
ma'am.
Then corolla. How many of the corolla is available here?
5.
5. Where are they? 1, 2. Corolla. Then androgyne. How many?
5.
5.
5. Okay. Then what is the meaning underlined under the letter G?
Superior ovary.
Superior ovary. So the name G under that line, right? This is superior ovary, bicarpellary, syncarpus. This is united, no? This what is this? This means the united, the androgyne and the corolla is united. When you cut open the androgyne, the stamens are attached to what?
petals.
Petals, no? Then this is the sign of this, the attachment. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Please draw this picture very clearly and you have to write by your own. You can draw different of diagrams and you have to give the formula. In the coming families, you will be studying, but better you practice yourself. Okay, because in your practical written, you may have question regarding, first you have to identify the floral formula, then you have to write, then only you can answer the question. If not, you will be missing, right? And shall we move to the economic importance of this family?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Any guesses? What is Solana melangina? Solana melangina is a brinjal fruit, no? We are consuming, all consuming, right? A very well-known vegetable in Sri Lanka. It's the fruits are eaten as vegetables. And Solanum tuberosum, it's potato. They are stem tubers and source of starch. You may guess the economical importance of potato now. How much a kilogram of potato now? Okay. Then Solanum nigrum, it's a it has a medicinal property and it is used as a spices. You'll be seeing the pictures in the following slides. Solanum nigrum is a very small berry type fruit which has medicinal properties and used as spices, right? Lycopersicum masculinum is tomato. You all know the economic importance of the tomato. And the capsicum annum and capsicum frutescens. Capsicum annum is the normal chili or the capsicum, the bell pepper that is coming under the capsicum annum. The capsicum frutescens is you can observe in your home garden or in a, it's a local in the sense, it's a traditional chili, no? In different colors, different shapes. That is capsicum frutescens. Fruits are extremely pungent and can be used as spices and insecticide. Don't you have any confusion in the word insecticide, chili as insecticide? Are you shocked or you are familiar with that? Or the word insecticide is correct here, putting in the economic importance? Insecticide in the sense it's not poison, right? In the biocontrol or in cultural practices, we are controlling pests and diseases, right? For that, we can use chili. Have you heard about that? Chili water or chili paste. They are spraying on the diseases and pests to control in environmentally friendly manner. Anybody? Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Then are you clear with the spices and insecticide property of capsicum annum?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Datura inoxia, that one I already told, no? The large flowers and with dried leaves are used for treating asthma. And the Solanum indicum, fruits are eaten as vegetable. You will be seeing the pictures. And Nicotiana tabacum is tobacco. Tobacco leaves are used for what? Smoking and manufacturing of insecticide. Here also they can be used as insecticide. And Datura stramoninum, thorn apple, common weed, sometimes used for criminals poisoning. Don't try this, right? Please try on tomato or brinjal. Please don't try these things. Cestrum nocturnum, this is night blooming jasmine. it's a fragrant flower scented at night, so it has the economic value to beautifying purpose. No, did you see that Sestum nocturnum? Very small flower. No. Then Sestum diurnum. This is day jasmine. This is also a fragrant flower scented at daytime. And Petunia axillaris is an ornamental herb. 4. Can anyone summarize the economic importance? Can anyone please? Okay. No one? The economic importance of this family is the crops or the fruits some fruits can be eaten as vegetables or can be eaten as tubers like potato, sweet potato, tubers. And some has medicinal value. What are the medicinal value having plants? Solanum nigrum, like that, no? There are more and more examples you can add in your discussion part. This is a bit summarized economical importance of the family. And Datura inoxia, for what that is used? For treating asthma. So that also having the medicinal property. This is the economic importance. Mostly the brinjal, potato, tomato will be kept on your spot exams as edible things, and the datura will be kept. Surely Solanum nigrum will be kept. So you have to search the pictures and how you have to identify the plant. They will not keep any photos or pictures. They will keep the live specimens, right? Am I talking alone? Please interaction.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Is it feel sleepy?
No.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, people are like. Then we are going to see the pictures or the images of the Solanaceae family. This is Solanum nigrum. This is very small, a dark blue or dark purple or dark black color fruit bearing plant. It has medicinal property, right?
Okay.
If the plant is kept on your table, can you identify this plant?
Yes.
Can you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
let's see. This is Solanum tuberosum potato, and please observe. You have to observe all the features, and you have to draw the pictures in your practical book. Then you have to write the identification characters. Identification characters in the sense what you already studied, no? How to describe an angiosperm plant. So use the maximum possible things to identify this picture or your drawing. You can identify the leaf venation, leaf shape, leaf margin, leaf arrangement, and the roots, if roots are kept, or root, flowers, and fruits, right? And the stem arrangements. This is Solanum tuberosum. Do you know the plant? Do you know this?
No.
Yes, ma'am.
This is the fruit of Solanum tuberosum, right? No confusion. Fruits. But we eating the tubers. This is Solanum melongena, eggplant. This is the very familiar thing to all. Are you observing the pictures or will I?
So,
Okay, please observe. Because if I wind up the class, you won't see these anymore, no? After that, you will be closing and you have another works because please observe during the class. If the class are arranged in physically, we will keep these live specimen on the table and you have to draw them within 20 or 15 minutes of time and you have to note it all the observations. Now you are lucky or unlucky, I don't know. But you have to know. But we are sorry to teach you like this because earlier we are taught like that. All the specimens will be kept on the table and we have to go here and there to draw within the time and we have to submit the books on that date or on tomorrow. But the situation is changed, no? This is Solanum xanthocarpum. This is, I think, most of you are familiar with this. Did you observe this one ever before?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
And this has medicinal value, right? And please observe the stamen, right? And the flower arrangements, leaves, is thorny leaves. Sometimes when you're looking here, the flower color may be similar to almost all, but in the live specimen, you have to be tricky in identifying because by keeping the flowers only, you have to identify the plant, which this is what, and like that. Right? Shall I change the slides?
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Miss.
Lycopersicum esculentum. You can see here, no, that which one? Anyone? The seed arrangement is called what? From the placenta.
Excellent
That is called what?
presentation. Excellent presentation.
Axial presentation, very good. And the cymos here, the flowers. You have to draw the plant, leaf, flowers, and you have to have the notes in your observation and discussion part, right?
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yeah,
can we color them?
sorry.
Can we color them?
We are not usually coloring. I will let you know to the rep. Okay, I will ask permission from the rep.
Okay, ma'am.
So, may I change? Oh, you are going to observe. It's no problem. If you wish, I will keep it as it is. Shall I change?
Okay.
Okay, miss.
Nicotiana tabacum. Anyone knows this? Or anyone see this in live specimen? And one thing, if you not always all people can know all the things, no? So if you have any crops or any plants what we studied today in your home garden or in your area, please take a beautiful photo and share among your group to identify because these are collected from the Google, no? Most of are from the Google. Because of the situation here, I can't go to the field or anywhere to collect the photos. But you can, if you have the live specimen in your home garden, you can take beautiful pictures and you can share among yourself. It's more meaningful and it will be helpful to you all, right? Can you? Because people are having home garden, they can have a look. Others can't know. Most of the urban people, they may not know all these crops. Not only urban, some village people also, they are not going to the garden, no? Am I correct? Can you share among yourself the pictures?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Rep, you are the responsible person, right?
Okay, miss.
Because you have to help among yourself. Otherwise, it's difficult to identify the live specimens. And may I change this one?
Okay, miss.
Yes, ma'am.
Very few are responding. Where are others? Capsicum annum. This is a very familiar one, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Bell pepper and the hot chili, they are coming under capsicum annum. And there's another one, capsicum frutescens. This may be yours. This is a familiar one too. The different color one and different shades. This is capsicum frutescens. I'm sure they will keep capsicum annum and capsicum frutescens in the sport exam, and you have to identify. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Capsicum annum is easily identifiable, and capsicum frutescens also like that. If you are confident enough to distinguish among the pictures or among the live specimen, you are lucky to answer the questions. May I change?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
This is the one, day jasmine, Cestum diurnum. In home gardens, they are having. In some homes, they are planting. You can differentiate. You have to differentiate this night jasmine and day jasmine, right? Shall I change?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, this is night jasmine, Cestum nocturnum. Nocturne in the what is nocturnal? Nocturnum, night, no? Diurnum, day. You can differentiate from the name. Shall I change?
Okay, ma'am.
This is Datura species. One species or some are growing in pods or in for the beautifying purpose, like inverted type flowers. I think in up countries they are having these like flowers, no? As ornamental plant, they are growing. Orange color, very bright colors are there. This one is a local one. You can observe in the roadsides. And the fruit is thorny. In Tamil, they are telling Umatte. I don't know the single word. Anyone? Can you help your colleagues? Anyone? May I change?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Petunia axillaris. This is an ornamental plant. Petunia hybrida also there. This is grown in home. We are buying and growing this kind of right? So, can anyone help me to summarize the economical importance of family solanaceae? Anyone, please? Anyone? Or may I
Yeah.
call a random number?
They are used for insecticides.
Which
They-
one?
I
First?
can't remember that.
You can't remember. Okay, then I will show the slides. You please explain to your colleagues. Here it comes. Right. Explain.
Capsium alum is used as the insecticide,
Mhm.
chili, and medicinal purpose. Dry leaves.
Capsicum venom is not used as a consumable thing, only for insecticide.
It mainly used for insecticide. Chili is powder for cooking purpose also.
Mainly used for insecticide. People, you agree with him?
No.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Capsicum venom is chili, no?
Yes, for cooking purpose mainly.
Yeah, cooking purpose mainly. Then,
Insecticide.
right.
And Datura inoxia is used for medicinal purpose for asthma patients.
Okay.
Solanum indicium is used as for eating purpose.
Solanum?
Solanum indicum.
Indicum.
And Solanum nigrum is used for medicinal purpose.
Okay.
And Lycopodium esculentum is used for, that is mean tomato, used for cooking purpose or eating purpose. And Solanum melongena, that's mean it's used for cooking purpose. So
You forgot the French fries.
man,
French fries you forgot.
capsicum fronts other. Capsicum.
French fries? Solanum tuberosum. Without the potato, how is possible?
Solanum tuberosum also used for cooking purpose. That's all, man.
Okay. This slide, please explain.
Nicotina tobacco, that's mean tobacco, used for the smoking purpose and used as insecticides. Datura stramonium, that's
Okay.
stone apple, used for common beet sometimes and used for criminal poisoning. And Cestrum nocturnum, it is a night blooming jasmine. It used for fumes. That's mean fragrant flowers its have. And Cestrum diurnum, it is the day jasmine, and it used for the fragrance. And last one, Petunia axillaris. It is a ornamental curve.
Okay. Okay. Shall we wind up? Any clarifications or shall I wind up? And I will send this slide to your rep. Rep, please share with them. Right?
Okay.
Okay. And please draw the pictures in the, the pattern of writing, no? Introduction, objective, like that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You write like this. And in the observation part, you draw the pictures. I will let you know whether to paint me only the pencil colors. If it is possible, I will confirm that on tomorrow. and then write the features. Features in the sense, I already told, no, leaf, arrangement, flowers, fruit, and like that, right? Are you writing day to day, or you are keeping bulkly for future writing?
We are writing, ma'am.
Okay, that's good, no? Because if you are coming to the faculty, then it will be a pressure to you, writing all the things together. So day to day, you have to update yourself, right? And do you have any comments regarding my teaching skill, or do I need to improve anything? Because this is my very first lecture to your batch. Do I need to improve, or am I very slow, or I'm little bit fast? But any comments? Anyone, please? I'm expecting feedback from you, because to improve myself, and tomorrow I'm having class for your next batch. Any suggestions or any? No comments? Oh, you are putting message, right? Speed or the content, it's much better, because please don't rep rep.
Yes, miss.
Am I slow or very fast? I'm sure I'm not fast. Am I very slow? Because you people, huh?
It's okay, miss, but it's a little hard to memorize all of the scientific things.
It's hard. It's hard. I'm sure it's hard, but with the, what to tell? You are going to study the rest of the families in the coming weeks, right? Then you will get familiar with the words. There is nothing. Only the words are tricky. Not tricky, because in the word itself it has the meaning, but you have to memorize. No need to memorize. You have to what to tell? Familiarize the word, because you are freshers. You don't see any live specimen. You are poor. We all know that, but no way. You have to get familiarize yourself. Usually we are taking a little fast, but for you only we are moving slowly. If it is sleepy, please tell me. I will go a bit fast. But the words are little bit what to say, hard to you. But when time comes, it will be familiarized, right? I will agree.
Yes, miss.
No way, no, have to study. So have to be practiced and be familiarized. And please share the pictures or the live specimen photos among yourself to help your colleagues. Shall I wind up? Or you have any clarifications?
Excuse me.
Yes?
Could you show the slide of Lycoplasticum esculentum?
Sorry?
Could you show the slide of Lycoplasticum esculentum?
Okay, right. Hmm.
Lycoplasticum, esculentum. That spelling is
Spelling mistake? Sculentum. Second.
yes.
Yes. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Sorry.
It's okay. That's my mistake. Like a per second, I will change and I'll give you, right?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Excellent. There are big mistakes, right? Any other?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
Please, can you explain what should we add to discussion part?
Yeah, in your not the discussion, you have to draw the pictures in the observation, right? First, you divide your book into two. The page, one side you can draw the picture, and other side you can write the discussion. Mean the leaf arrangement. Wait, I will tell you. In last class, you studied no how to describe the angiosperm plant. Did you study it? The last class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that habitat. Okay, you can search and write habit, roots, stem, leaf. Leaf mean the arrangements and the how the petiole, like that. For example, if the leaf is you are drawing a simple leaf, right? Then what's the arrangement we studied today? If the chili leaf is placed or you are drawing the chili plant, then you have to write the habitat, habit, then root. If you observe the root only, you can tell about the root. Otherwise, no need, right? Today only the which one, right? Potato, no? We studied about the root system. Yeah. Then stem, the branching, texture. Sometimes the herbaceous texture you can observe, and the shape, cylindrical or angular, like that. Some are hairy. Here you can observe these things in the tomato, and brinjal, some hairy-like structures. No, for that you have studied the proper word in the previous sessions. That word we have to mention, right?
Okay,
Clear?
ma'am. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then leaf also like that. Some leaf are fleshy, they have hairs and the venation and the arrangement, that margin. Mostly here the inflorescence cymos, and the flower in the sense is it pedicellate or bracts having, and the number of petals, sepals, like that you can write. This is for your exam purpose. No, then whatever you want or you think what you need, you can write. And if you wish, you can add more discussion in your parts. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank
Any
you, ma'am.
clarifications? Rep,
Yes, miss.
any clarifications?
No, miss.
Then shall I wind up? Oh, you have class at 2, no?
Yes.
What shall I do? The time is there, but we can wind up because we almost all finished. Then you can use the time now for your observations in your home garden or in your roads. Okay, please use the time and please manage the time. Please study smartly. No need hard work. Smart work is enough. No?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.